Oh my god! I ended the stream by
I didn't do that.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's going on that's still going on the next compilation. That's going on the next one.
Talk about in the stream right now.
It's such an abrupt ending. Like, we won't be on for long anyway, but like just an hour, like, I don't know, up to like 45 minutes or whatever. But oh my, I can't believe I just did that. It's because on my phone I was trying to add the video in, and it had end broadcast right next to add video.
Another viewer is confused as hell. They're like, "What the hell?
Yeah,
what
the
happened?"
viewers are gonna be like, "What the hell happened? What happened?"
Well, guess what? You got a part 2, right?
Yeah, this is like an addendum video to that.
It's extended post credit scene.
Oh my god! How the hell did I manage that, bro?
It's all good, man.
Happens.
I can't believe it, man. All I wanted to do was add in
the price of show business.
I want to see what part it ended at. Hold on, let me see.
All I wanted to do. I only wanted to add that in.
Oh, that's classic.
I need to see where it ended, because it literally ended as we were in mid-sentence. Oh my days, man! What the hell? Hey, I'm gonna pull it up. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up, because this is funny. I need to own the fact that I just did that. Oh my good god, good grief! Let's see where it just ended at, just for shits and giggles. Right. Yeah, I probably
yes.
Yeah, I probably would. I can't use that.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Right, there we go. Not sneaker. Right, here we go. It just ends in mid-sentence.
Hey, what? It just cuts to black.
It just ends in complete mid-sentence. There's just no... Man. Oh,
imagine if a movie
watching it. What do you think, man? What do you think? I can't believe that happened. Oh, God.
Imagine if that's how, like, No Way Home ended. It just ends.
And...
Yep. Hand.
For God's sake, man. Can't believe I just did that.
Oh, that was funny. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute. You just end?
Yeah, I saw broadcast ended. I was like, what the hell?
There was no like preparation for it. It just happened. Like, it was like, wait, what? Did I just? Oh, because I literally had it on my phone here, and it said, "Are you sure you went to end broadcast?" I was trying to click no so desperately. I was like, oh shit. Say that's gonna be.
This is what happens when you try to get all fancy.
This is the problem with having multiple like technical things at once.
You try to get all fancy.
So post Suicide Squad, post credit. End the stream now.
In the stream
now, all right.
Resume the stream now. Resume the stream now.
That last stream got the Suicide Squad treatment. Damn.
It's ironic, isn't it?
The first Suicide Squad
got deleted. It's over.
Wow.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, Evan, you got to put that on the thing, bro. You got to put that
when Evan sees it, he's gonna be like,
"Oh, I agree, man. It was infinitely better than that first one."
Oh yeah, I mean, I can make a movie better than the first one, but
yeah,
with a phone.
with my terrible phone camera.
I can end a stream better than that movie could end better.
The end of that stream is better.
I mean, like I said, now since like there's that new cutout, I'm interested now. Like he changed my mom after reading the article. I'm like, God damn, you know what? Maybe this could be good. I don't know. I've been wrong. I've been wrong before.
Not that.
This is not the way.
I'm talking about David Ayers, not that birds of crap that we were talking about.
That didn't happen.
Horrible.
Oh my goodness! How do you mess up on Black Mask? How dare you mistreat Ian McGregor?
It was Ian McGregor too. That's what I don't.
That's what annoyed me more.
How do you get rid of Ian? How do you mess with Ian McGregor?
Honestly, if they want to use him again, I just get him back and do the character properly this time. The Matt Reeves Batman. If they want him back, be cool.
In the Matt Reeves universe.
Yeah.
God, I can't believe.
Speaking of the Matt Reeves universe, like everybody's talking about the Batman. Like every time when I go into
universe.
I knew you.
Every time when I go into a different store, like comic book store or something like that, they said like, you know what? I'm excited for this one. I'm excited.
People on campus that are nuanced I've been talking to, they said they're excited for the Batman too. So
yeah, I told everybody like Robert Pattinson sold me on the movie when he said that he enjoyed Val Kilmer's Batman and he liked Mask of the Phantasm. I said, okay, he's cool. He's cool.
He's got the King's blessing.
The premiere is Tuesday, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think RJ gets to watch it earlier than all of us.
That a boy.
I am going to watch it. I am going to watch it on Saturday. Right after.
Me too. I got a spring break after this week, so I'm gonna watch it with my family.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
I remember them days. There's no such thing as spring break once you grow up.
Yeah, spring break is a lost thing.
Hopefully my professors don't give me work over the break because I hate when they do that.
Oh, of course they are.
So annoyed.
Darius, you asked me a question?
Oh, I said you see the Batman Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Thursday for some of us.
Saturday.
I was trying to get tickets for Thursday, but my parents were like, "Nah, you're not seeing that without us." I was like, "All right."
Yeah, there's Thursday open for me, but I'm probably just gonna go Friday because I got my tickets for Friday.
Yeah, I'm going Friday or Saturday, I think.
I'm good at avoiding the internet, so I'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I mean, I avoided Endgame until the last possible minute. So somebody came out the theater, was like, "I can't believe Iron Man died." I was so pissed off, bro.
I will not spoil the movie, but I will tell you my thoughts.
Of course.
No, you don't even no.
Just say that. Just comment and
You just simply say that you've seen it.
I watched it. I watched it.
I will just say I've seen it.
I watched it. It was good.
Just put the smug emoji next to it though, just for good measure.
Oh yeah, you gotta get revenge on Jacob for what he pulled with the No Way Home stuff. You gotta get revenge on him for that.
What do you mean?
Yes,
No, that's not what. This
Yes.
is where context and nuance
Yes.
are important.
No.
No. Hold on.
No.
Hold on a minute. Hold up in the truck. Now, I'm simply saying just to be smug that he was right about Batman, you little
you little hand.
I need some more clips. But I suppose this is karma serving me, eh? I mean, I ended the stream by mistake, and then, I lost my headband. Chelsea lost today. And then
they did
Batman.
Maybe that's the time to stop blowing in the mic.
See how Darius said that? He said, "Oh yeah, they did lose." He took a sip of water.
What was this? Jacob?
Let's go Liverpool.
Do you even know where Liverpool is? No, then there you go. Then no comment. Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Call Google.
I call Google.
Let's not call Google. Google is known to have
Tristan-
misinformation.
Tristan
This is true.
said, do you guys think people are
No,
overrating?
hang on,
this
RJ.
movie?"
You forget it. You. There you go. There. Oh, you.
Let's go Liverpool.
Stop it.
What was Tristan trying to say?
That was making my blood boil.
He said, do you guys think that people are overrating this movie?
Well, you know,
Depends on what you mean by overrating.
What do
yeah.
you mean, like?
You see, this is where we agree. Depends what you mean by overrating. You know, RJ,
What do
you're
you-
being an
which
hedgehog.
movie?
You get at the bottom.
what I do? What the hell?
You're a king right now. You're stirring the pot. Like,
Wow.
you be on the opposite side of the fence.
I
I know
don't
what
get-
you're both doing.
I don't think they're overrating this movie. I think it was properly rated, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean, like
what is he-
this
well,
is
it's like
to
Darius
me.
said,
This is
what do
like
you mean by
this
overrated,
is like
though?
top 3 DCEU. I don't know if it's the best because Snyder Cut's the best.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman's probably better too.
Sorry, RJ.
But I don't
like
like
this one.
Like, I'm so confused.
This one kept my interest. Like, you know, it was funny. They, yeah,
good
funny,
characters.
and there's a lot of killing.
If you
I
talking
think
about-
there was too much
Tristan,
over killings, but other than that,
Wait, Tristan, are you talking about the Suicide Squad? Or are you talking about Batman? Which one are you talking about?
The Suicide Squad, I think.
Oh.
Yes, we were talking about that.
The Batman we don't count in this
We
discussion.
don't know that. We don't know
The
that.
Matt
yet.
Reeves
yeah.
universe.
Suicide Squad. I mean,
Wait.
I think it was properly rated.
No,
Uh,
people that say that Tristan, they're tripping.
Well,
People said it's
to
the best,
me,
one of the best DC movies
if-
of all time. I don't know
I mean,
about
look,
that.
I don't know about that because it's
Yeah.
we're agreeing. I love this. But you know, I don't know about that because for me, like, you know, it's like it's good. It's an improvement. It's a lot better than that. Whatever that MTV shit show was that was released in 2016 of, you know, we're bad guys. It's what we do. Like, get that out of there. Get that out of there. And then that Enchantress malarkey.
But yeah.
And Jesus, that whole movie is a clusterfuck.
I mean, it was a bad hip hop video, but in
It
this
was-
one,
and then Jared Leto, right? Let's talk about Mr. Joker going
You know what the funny thing about that is he was an asshole to his co-stars for like the whole thing for his Joker not even to
Maybe
be
he could have
good.
been in this movie.
wait, what did he do?
He like
because
said, I can't say that. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. What he did, one of the things.
He was doing practical-
There's,
he was-
there's just
in the
some
private chat.
interesting things that Mr. Jared
He,
did.
he sent
He
some
did
interesting
practical
things to his
jokes on people.
co-stars.
he did practical jokes on people.
Yeah, practical jokes.
Yeah, and he tried to get the Joker movie. I think he tried to make some moves with that when that was going ahead with Adam.
Yeah.
Hell, man.
Yeah, we can't say it, but you can look. You can consult your local Google search
Look,
engine to.
There's this great, like I was saying earlier, there's this great tool called Google.
Yeah.
You just put a type words.
Yeah, just
But
get
he
to
also
typing
said-
on that, and then
He also sent like dead rats to people too.
yeah, he said
Yeah, he did that too.
Yeah, he did that too. Jared, like wait. Like Jared.
He's one of those method actors that kind of take the character a little bit too far.
Yeah, he loved the Joker role. He studied really hard for it.
A little too
No,
hard.
no, that ain't studying. That's just being an asshole, man.
So
You just
I
being weird.
think I don't want to speak ill of anyone, but I think Jared has that complex where it's like, because I research the character, it means I am the best iteration of the character, and I've shown the most care by doing weird and stupid stuff like that. Yeah, that's
your suburban white kid Joker.
I mean, I get like method acting because
yeah.
I get staying in character when you're out of that's different. Like people that stay in character when they're off screen, that's different. But
Yeah, like
when
if
you
you stay
start,
in character for the benefit of the role, then I can respect that.
Yeah.
But you know, don't do it to a point where it's like, okay, John Bernthal's playing the Punisher. Does that mean he goes and sends like roses to like his cast of like, you know, this is the rose of death, you know,
yeah,
it's just a bit weird. And I'm not right. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jared Leto stands. Oh, I stand it. That Joker is awful. Maybe he should have been in this movie because then James would have killed him off. You kill Rick Flag. You kill Rick Flag. You let that Joker live. Nah.
Because the thing is, with the David Ayers cut, we're supposed to get more on Jared Leto's Joker. So part of me is just saying, like, I want to watch it to see what Joker that he could have been. That's what I'm saying. Because, like, I can't, like, when people tell me about Jared Leto's Joker, I can't really, I like giving people a fair, like, you know, because he was only in the movie for like 18 minutes total. Am I right?
I mean,
yeah, a lot of the stuff got cut out.
But it's just
because they said, because like Ayers said that it was supposed to be at least 40 to about 50 minutes of Joker material inside his original.
My stance on the Ayers cut is like this. It's like we don't need it. We never really did, especially not now. But I'll watch it if it's made. Like I'll watch it.
I'll watch it if it's made.
Yeah, but it's already made. He said it's all ready to go.
Like there's a double-edged sword though. If it comes out, and let's say for instance it's a hit, this is actually going to be a problem because the Suicide Squad has already set the course of where they're going now. And if this one slaps, then David Ayer will say, "Well, hang on, they want more of me."
Yeah, it's going to be another Snyder cut situation.
Like that's the Pandora's box that it opens. It can like if it comes out and it's still shit, then I'm like, okay, it just confirms to me there's no version of this movie that will hold up.
That's good.
Awful. Throw it in the bin. But if it comes out and it's a success,
it will be things complicated.
It will be another Snyder cut situation. It'll be like, well, why is this? Why are we not going forward with this? Like it's another.
Well, from what David Ayers is saying, he just wants his movie out. He didn't plan on trying to do any more after that. Like he just wants his like vision out, I guess.
I mean, if
I understand. I understand that. Like as a creator, you want your vision.
Well, yeah, it's like if I put out a video and then I have to run it through the uptight,
Because once I found out the nuance on the story on why he was like begging so hard for his cut.
Nuance. Love it. I need to get a video of that.
I've been hanging out with Jacob too much. But once I started
so much yesterday, don't worry. Everyone keeps overusing my phrase. You're all good, man. Once I actually did some more research on this Ayers cut, because I was like, yeah, man, who cares about this or whatever? But like when I was saying, like, okay, he actually has a good case, and then I started to study on the Warner Media, and like it was like he was not the only director that was going like having a hard time getting his stuff out. So that's why I'm just saying, like, all right, you got to give it to him now. Like, if he's not the only director that's saying the same thing, like, obviously there was a problem. They're getting rid of all the the corporate heads that are over at the incompetent company. If they're cleaning house, then go for it. Jesus,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what?
Again,
give it to him.
What are you eating? Because I'm hungry now. Wait, no, don't, no, you just no. Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. Come on, show me what you're eating.
It's a hot dog. 2 hot dogs.
Really? Oh, carry on, King. Carry on.
Nah, but yeah, that's it. Just give him his cut. Now.
I guess my problem with the Ayers cut is not so much the Ayers cut as much. It's like it's the precedent that it would set. It's like we get to make a bad movie. We get to make a bad movie and then do a do-over because it's not the real cut.
Yeah, like we can't. It's just like,
but I'm just saying, like, I think if he would have got his vision in the first place, he probably wouldn't be talking. That's what I'm saying. Like,
this is where I'm gonna go full screen for this. This comes down to one thing, ladies and gentlemen. It's incompetence. It's incompetence and lack of cohesion. So let's get my notebook right. You know how I say, and right? When you're in school, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The way DC are doing things is 1. No, not even. They're not even starting at 1. Like 15, 5, 76, 102, 1005, and then 7. No, that's not how math works. Just throwing.
Yeah.
Incompetence and pure inept behavior. That's what's led to this, you know.
Cause like when I was like researching on this whole entire Snyder thing, like Ayers thing, and then when I found out even Patty Jenkins had a problem with DC, I'm like, all right, okay,
there's some madness happening over in that studio. But he walk up there and can I talk to you, Phil?
Now,
Patty Jenkins has their problems.
Patty Jenkins took the L on 1984. She even admits that, like, okay, I messed up on that one, but like. But as far as Wonder Woman 1, they said the part at the end was not even supposed to be the part. So I'm like, okay.
I get that Warner Brothers has like their unique, like the suits are messing stuff up there, but like I just don't want these people like at other studios like Sony.
Yeah, because then
to look like, hey, we can make a bad. Let's say Venom 3 sucks. Let's say Venom 3 sucks. They make Venom 3.
Exactly what happened. They'll say, we didn't like Venom 2. No one liked Venom 2. But then they'll say, oh, well, that's not the real cut. But literally, that's what it'll be. It's literally.
I'm just saying it's a special case, bro.
They'll release. Every studio now will release a movie, right? And if people like it, right, they'll say, "Cool, great." If they don't like it, they'll say, "Well, that's not the real cut."
Yeah, they're gonna. So like, let's say Venom 2. They're like, Venom 2 sucks. They're like, let's make Venom Maximum Carnage instead. It's the same movie, like 3 extra scenes in it. It's like a do-over.
Yeah, and what will happen is, you know what those fuckers will do, right? Here's what they'll do. Instead of doing the real cut, what they'll do, they'll cheat. They'll start recording new footage, pure reshoot stuff, putting it in there and saying, "Hey, it was part of the."
It's been there the whole time. What are you talking about?
No, it's a reshoot.
I don't think so. To be honest with you, I don't think Sony's that smart enough anyway. Like, at least.
I mean, that's probably true.
Yeah, that is true.
Because, like I said, the more research you actually do on the whole entire situation, the more you got to give. Like Warner Brother, like most of those Warner Brother directors, the benefit of the doubt, like, because that's how I was. Like, I was like literally saying, like, okay, we don't need this, we don't need that, we don't need this, and then the inner journalism of me just started doing more research on this whole entire cut stuff, and I'm like, okay,
David Ayer deserves it. Warner Brothers screwed him over. I just don't like how this could affect the movie.
I just don't like what's surrounding the cut, not necessarily for David.
Yeah,
because I know how the fans are going to react to it.
Yeah, you know exactly what's coming.
Yeah, the fans, but as far as the directors, like, no,
the directors themselves, they just
because the directors. Like, they'll know if their movie is bad. Like, there's some directors that will tell you that this stuff sucks.
It's just like what Jacob is saying. It's like, because the fans are going to be like, well, I've even seen this. Like, people, like, apparently there's been a lot of deleted, like, from Rise of Skywalker, there's a lot of deleted scenes or whatever.
Yeah,
people like, release the Abrams cut.
It's like deleted scenes shown of that movie. They probably left a half hour of that movie on the floor.
Release the Abrams cut. Like,
release that
thing. Like, release all this stuff, and it's just like, bro.
No, Disney is too incompetent to doing that too. So, like,
I mean, we were speaking of incompetence.
Do the directors have the say that they should have?
No, that's they're not gonna do that. That, like, what's her name? Who's the Order of Star Wars again?
No, but
Kathleen Kennedy?
It's not the real cut.
No, Kathleen Kennedy won't let you do that. That's a power move on her. Like, all her movies are 100% good.
It's not the real cut.
It just felt right to me.
Patty Jenkins.
Right.
Patty Jenkins will never release that footage because she will never want to take an L like that. Oh no, like, that's the movie. She
Yeah, and
has
that's
too much
also
of a
another
high
thing. Like,
ego.
if they say, "Oh, there's deleted footage," like that movie might be the best version of an even worse movie. That's another thing.
Exactly. Like, no, all deleted
My
footage
only
is
problem
good,
is
bro.
like with like Ayer and Snyder, like, okay, I want you to get your vision out there, but you can get your vision in 2 hours. You mean to tell me that you need like a full 4 hours, like
No,
to
it's
get your
mostly,
whole?
maybe. I mean, maybe it's just a slow work day. You know.
It's like you mean to tell me you couldn't do this in 2 hours, 35, 45? No,
Well,
4 hour
nothing
cut.
going on.
Hey man, I was entertained for the whole entire movie. That's how I felt.
Looks like a big doo-doo this time.
I love the Snyder cut. There was just scenes where, like
Yes,
that
now,
village scene,
Revenge of the Sith.
Aquaman went into the water. Like, why was that scene so long with the villagers singing?
That
Like,
scene
why
was
was that?
stupid, in my
Wait,
opinion.
which
Why
scene?
was
Wait,
that-
hold on. Nuance. Which scene?
You know that scene where Aquaman like he talks to Batman and he like goes into the water and the villagers are
Yeah,
singing.
that scene was kind of like,
5 minutes.
Oh yeah, that actually reminds me of the scene in Aquaman when they're walking out of the water, like him and Mira, and then Pitbull is playing. You're like, what the fuck is this? Like, what? Why?
It goes on for way too long.
Like, what the? What? But hey, guess what? That's not the real cut of that scene. That's what we call product placement.
Yeah, while they're playing Pitbull,
I kind of got mad. I kind of got mad at Warner Brothers because dog, we could have had Martian Manhunter and Jon Stewart's Green Lantern in the movie too, but they said no. I'm like, you mean we could have had?
To
Like,
be fair though, we would have probably had like an 8 hour cut because
would have been 8 hours.
Snyder can't do it in 2 hours. He can't. He's not a good
Snyder 12-hour cut.
we could have had we could have had 3 black superheroes in the first movie. Come on, man! Like,
You know exactly what it is.
I mean, I agree with you, but it's like it comes down to this. Derek's also talking about.
Screw Warner Brothers.
No,
I'm glad that they all got fired.
I'm talking about him as a director.
Destroy them all. You know what? I'm glad that Darkseid is coming back to Omega Beam everybody.
If you can't make a movie in 2 hours and plus and make it good,
I mean,
usually in 4 hours.
what bloody
That's bad. I'm sorry.
Cobra Kai does within half an hour for one episode.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can
Tarantino
get a lot
makes
done
long
in 5
movies.
minutes.
Yeah.
But he cuts it down to 2:45. Come on.
Some of those scenes didn't need to be that long, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
No.
Like, he's extending it like 5 minutes. Like the scene
It
where
could have
Lois-
been. It could have been like he could have like took an hour out for that. I think he could have cut the epilogue
3
scene.
hours?
In my opinion.
3 hours, I would have been fine. But like 4
No,
hours,
he can't do that.
Really?
No, he can't do. He can't do it. He can't do it, man.
I think it was the epilogue scene that was like that stretched it in.
cool. It was unnecessary. The epilogue scene didn't need to be in the movie, bro. I know
Yeah,
people
that
like it and everything, but like
The
I like
epilogue
Watchmen,
scene.
But
The
even-
epilogue scene, they could have put that like in the first part of like the second movie if he was gonna.
Bloody flipping cuts and recuts and real cuts and
like
I mean, look, it's probably going to happen anyway. But what I wouldn't like, like on Disney Plus, they've got Marvel Legacy stuff. They could put it as like DC Legacy movies, and then this is just their way of saying, okay, here's the cut. They're going to do it probably anyway and this is the thing. We're in a streaming wars situation where everyone's got a streaming set. Oh, you can check out the Chosen streaming service next week. Dropping that, I need to cut a deal with Universal. It's like, honestly, everyone's got a flipping strip. We all said, oh, cable sucks, so let's get rid of that.
then they turn streaming services into cable. So
yeah,
pretty
and now,
much.
you know what? Piracy's gone up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
back where we started. Again.
back where we started. But but they could do it. Because money talks. They'd be like, okay, here's the David Ayer cut for full vision. Here you go. It's here. We've got Joker going.
Because, like I said, if James Gunn is back in David Ayers, then it's most likely about to happen, bro. Like,
well, I knew it was about to happen. Will Smith said it. Will Smith.
Yeah.
Will Smith wants.
Just
So.
put him in the Suicide Squad.
Except Jada.
What we don't need this. And I'm going to be honest, most of the
I don't know if
people
he
who
wants
are
that
working
anymore.
on this movie want it to happen just because it's like, hey, I can go to the premiere. You know, it's like no, the movie happened.
Maybe it's just like the cynic in me. I just think it's weird that you can that people. It's starting to become this like a thing that you can get away with releasing the same movie twice. Like, can we not do that again?
No.
This Ayer cut, can this be the last time? Please, like, can we not
Just
have
let
this
this
happen?
be the
I'd rather
last
this be
freaking
Cesar
time.
Romero's Joker.
Last
than Jared
time.
Leto's Joker.
Can we not make the same movie twice?
Last freaking time. Because we were saying a minute ago, RJ, that you know, if this comes out, and let's just say, for instance, I mean, I don't think it's the case. I mean, all we know is that, all right, Deadpool and Harley shack up. All right, big whoop. And Joker goes around killing people. Okay, that changes the whole movie? No. But if it comes out and it's a masterpiece, just for instance, let's say, okay, Jacob, it's a masterpiece. You don't get a say. All right, it's a masterpiece. What'll then happen is the fans will say, hey, why are we not carrying on with this? Why are we carrying on with that? And then it'll start a, you know, James Gunn, David Ayer fanboy situation, you know, where these two...
I think James Gunn and Ayers will probably team up on the Suicide Squad, in my opinion.
It would be tough because they both have two very different styles. Like
Very
David Ayer was
different
kind of like very
That's the
serious.
thing. Yeah.
This
It
is
could
true.
work. It's not necessarily for like David or James. It's just the way the fans would respond. It just creates another subcategory of toxic.
It's the fans that make cult wars.
Yeah, like if you were to ask me, would I like to see that? Of course, it's another superhero movie, of course, and it's the original. And I say this in context because this is another problem where, let's say, the Suicide Squad, just for instance, that released was the actual original vision, and this real cut was the alternate cut. But they're saying that this is the real cut because that one was received so poorly. So they're thinking, okay, let's put this one out because that one's shit. So let's put the alternate cut out. And let's see how that. Like,
people always think the alternative is better.
Yeah, it gives permission to basically.
It's like the ultimate cut with BBS.
Yeah, it basically gives people permission.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. I actually liked the rated R version of Batman v Superman more. Than
it's the same movie. It just added scenes.
Well, no, I agree with King. I have to watch one or two, I'm picking that one. But you know, it
makes a plot more sense. But I still hated it coming out.
But like to my original like point is that you'll have the Suicide Squad releasing, and it will be the original vision, and it will be used as an excuse to, like, if let's say the movie comes out, everyone loves it, they'll go, you know what, we're sticking with this cut. It's a success. If it comes out and people hate it, they'll go, but that's not the real cut. Like, as a way to cover themselves and then release a second cut, like it sets a
it's a double-edged sword.
So if this cut is to come out, which it probably will, I hope this is the last time. Like
if the Flash sucks, we're gonna get an Andy Muschietti cut. Like, are we gonna keep doing this forever?
Oh, Jesus!
Like, can we just stop?
Because once again, like I said, this is like all these guys right here in Warner Brothers, like they all have like special cases because like you have the incompetency of the people like blocking everything, taking scenes out that don't need to be taken out, like, you know, changing stuff like last minute before the movie even drops.
Like, I think that's why I don't mind David's cut coming out, because it was at, like, you know, when you instill the reasons into it, it was at a time, I mean, DC are still incompetent as hell anyway. But, you know, it was at a time when their incompetence was like, you know, if it was any higher, it would be in space. Like, it's that bad. Like, it's just like right out of this world, quite literally. Sorry, that was a terrible joke.
Literally.
Resist it. But, you know, we've got to, I say let David fulfill his vision and then
never do it again. Please.
Never do it again.
You know that will.
Because like if Patty Jenkins had to start complaining about the company, then that's when I just had to say, like, okay, there's a red flag right here. Like, Gal Gadot is complaining about the company.
If I wake up when that David Ayer cut releases and an article reads these words, the David Ayer cut was a success, Venom 2 director says there's an alternate cut to that movie.
You know, I'm gonna wish the Ayer cut never existed, because I mean it's gonna cost Venom 2.
It sets a precedent for it.
That's the problem. And these Snyder bros started it, bro.
I'm sorry, man, but Sony's not that smart. At least with Warner Brothers, they're a little bit like a tad bit.
Sony are just That's why when Marvel got Venom, they said, "We'll take Venom. You send him back over there." Out.
That's hilarious. We call it that.
Venom, I'm sorry, Sony's not bright. Platoon.
Here's what Sony will do. Sony will put out the same movie, like 2 extra scenes in it. Be like, it's a different movie now, guys.
Yeah. Oh God! Don't you just hate it when creatives do that? It really pisses me off. And they're like, "This is a brand new movie," and in the scene,
Endgame and Far From Home.
Like let's say Endgame for example, where you've got like them adding a couple of scenes. It's a whole different movie. It's like no.
They just wanted to beat the Avatar. Right?
You just wanted to beat the thing. That's one reason. And then there's the other reason, which is you release the movie again with 2 scenes. And it's like, oh my God, these changed.
I mean, that's not. I mean, this is.
And it's just Hulk eating ice cream.
So that's what Sony would do. Sony would be like, it'll be a scene of like Eddie and Venom, just like I don't know,
sitting there, buddy,
playing
video
games or some shit, like playing COD or something. And it'll be like, this changes the whole movie.
I mean, but this is not. This has been done before with other franchises. I mean,
there's director's cuts all the time. Like, but they usually release the DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. Like, they don't usually.
I mean,
re-release them.
Let's just take for the Days of Future Past. Like, they had the Rogue cut basically.
Why didn't they just do it with the Rogue? Like the cut that they released in theaters, that was still good, but they should have gone with the Rogue cut. Like, it still worked.
I mean,
but you see what
Rocky IV as well. Like, the difference is that they waited years to do that. Like they didn't.
I've actually heard, I looked into that. I've actually heard mixed feelings about that Rocky IV alternate cut. They said that as much as it enhances the legacy of Rocky IV and Creed and all that kind of stuff, it makes you wonder. You understand why those things were cut in the original release.
Yeah.
You got two. It was the 80s.
Story, but as
I've seen some deleted stuff. It's just like, why was this in the? Okay.
Yeah, like it's cool, but I can see why they deleted it. So sometimes, kids, the grass isn't always greener on the other side.
Some deleted scenes to delete it for a reason. Okay.
Yeah.
And they remain to be good deleted scenes and nothing more.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's this. You see, luckily, I'm talking to people who don't lack nuance, Whereas if you talk to like fanboys and fangirls on the socials, they're like, "No, release the Snyder Cut." Right, and then what will happen is the David Ayer cut will release, a bit like when the Snyder Cut came out. Something I thoroughly enjoyed, just my opinion. But then you'll get someone that just goes spamming on the keyboard like it's a machine gun, bloody, being toxic as hell. And then it's just another.
They're gonna be like, forget James Gunn.
That 4-hour cut of Revenge of the Sith, I want that. But yeah,
dude, they're already doing it. They were doing it when the Snyder Cut came out. They were like, "We want more." It's like, oh, here we go. It's bullshit again.
Give a mouse a cookie. If you give a mouse a cookie,
give it a breadcrumb. It wants a cookie.
They're gonna want that. They're gonna want this. They're gonna want that.
We want Ben Affleck back.
We want Ben Affleck back to Batman. It's like, how did we get here? How did we get to this point?
It's like he quit.
As much as I love fans, we shouldn't have too much power over what happens because our fandom can't blind us to.
No, it has to be a balance. It has to be a balance.
But it's not the real.
I mean, say what you want to say about Snyder fans, but these dudes like straight up got a petition. They got a petition and won their case, bro. I'm like, you have to give them a salute on that one, man. Like,
the ones that weren't being toxic,
the ones that are not racist and crazy. I'll give those a salute.
Just to be fair, like, because sometimes like, oh, there was no Snyder Cut. No, it doesn't exist. Sometimes an alternate cut of the movie does exist. There's a reason why it's called the editing process, people. But shout out to the fans that stuck by that and brought that.
They didn't give up. They didn't give up.
In an organized calm manner. Not the people that were spamming on other movies' pages and talking about other directors and shit. Like, that's not cool, bro.
Yeah,
I'm talking to the nuance Snyder fans.
Yes,
the nuance Snyder fans. Shout out to you guys.
Not the ones that were in fandom. You know who you are.
Yeah. We're talking about the nuance. Like, we can have a conversation, like, straight up. Like,
like I mean, I don't like to put myself ahead of it and all that, but they're definitely not invited to the cookout.
yeah.
No.
Those guys that signed that, made a petition, like reached out to Warner Brothers, like in the nice political process, the way you're supposed to do it. Shout out to you guys, because it proves that if you do it the right way,
you can be heard.
You can your voice get heard, and they, you know, because like for years they were saying, because with me, before I heard about the Snyder Cut, I was saying like, I mean, if there's a Snyder Cut, cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it'll be nice to see it, like, but this is before Zack Snyder even confirmed that it actually happened. So
yeah, I mean, like,
then
just to piggyback on your point there, like, I mean, I know it's not the same because we're talking about like big budgeted multi-million movies or whatever, and me releasing videos, but whenever I get asked to do a video, and they're like, do it, please do it, my life depends on it, I just kind of go, I kind of just go, yeah, I don't want to do it because you're kind of putting me off. But when I get a comment that's like, you know, I really think this would be great to talk about, I would like to see this happen, I'm fully invested, I'm like, okay, I listen to that comment more. You know, that's where the Snyder Cut came from. It's those kind of people. The
Snyder, you say it's how you say it.
Pose, for lack of a better term, where they're like, I'm BVS, save Martha.
Take it up, eat it.
Yeah, because when my PlayStation fan is loud as hell.
Because when they said that, when Zack Snyder confirmed that he had a Snyder Cut, then that's when I said like, okay, cool. Why they haven't released it? And then that's when
release that shit. Especially,
that's what I'm saying.
Also, this is another thing. Is that first cut of the movie was absolutely abysmal.
Josh Sweetie Pie. You racist, sexist son of a you know what.
Yeah, and I don't like to throw around those terms loosely, but in this context,
he is.
Yeah.
If I'm saying it, Mr. Non-political correctness does myself.
I said, listen, Cyborg is the heart of this bloody movie. How dare
you? If it looks like a duck, talks like a duck, it's probably a duck.
I mean, look, if let's say, for instance, Justice, right, took out Cyborg for a creative reason. I may not like it, I may not agree with it, but I'll accept it. Like, if there's a real reason, if there's a directing choice, it's like I link it back to Last Stand when they killed Cyclops off. I'm like, okay, let's load up the commentary. Let's see if there's a reason. Oh, his glasses are flying over. That's a cool shot. I'm like, there's no reason you killed Cyclops. You just did it for the glasses to float.
Yeah.
Like
the reason Whedon gave was like, he just said that he didn't give a reason. He was just like, they don't fit the scenes didn't fit the movie. What the hell are you talking about?
This is proof that you haven't watched the Justice League movie, because Cyborg is like one of the most important characters of all time, bro. Like,
when they call Ray Fisher, then he called Ray Fisher a bad actor. He called who? He called Ray Fisher a bad actor in more ways than
bad director.
And he said in more ways than director. He's talking about acting and some personal stuff.
Josh, you're a bad director. Jesus, Josh, we didn't get out of here.
Did you see how much? Like, I mean, as much as I love the other actors and actresses in the Justice League, they've all got connections that would have got them to that place in the industry anyway. If you know what I mean. With someone like Ray Fisher, like his background of him trying to, like, a working actor, trying to make it, struggling to, you know, pay for, you know, get money and work and all that kind of stuff. It's inspiring. And have you guys seen him at Con when he rips like his shirt and saying, I love Zack Snyder and stuff? Because how much it means to him. And then Josh is like, well, you know.
Yeah.
Because like Ray Fisher was the best actor in that movie, in my opinion.
He was on Broadway. Broadway actors, some of the best actors.
This is where like Warner Brothers shot themselves in the foot. Like when somebody leaked the Snyder Cut out like a couple of weeks early. They were like, "Oh snap!" Like, and then they found out when the fans actually got to see Ray Fisher actually act. Ooh.
Yeah, because even in Justice League, I was like, he's pretty cool. He doesn't have any screen time. So okay,
that's what I just said. Like
in this Snyder Cut, in my personal opinion, he killed.
He is.
At first, I thought like I was one of them guys that were saying like, okay, I think Ray is tripping. Like I didn't believe Ray at first. You know what I'm saying? I will admit that I did not believe Ray at first, and then like when I saw the Zack Snyder cut, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Dude,
Yeah,
that scene when
Now
Cyborg
I know why he's mad. Like
when he
now
puts
I
all
know
the
why
money
he's mad. Like
into,
oh my goodness.
like, I think this is the problem that, you know, and this is what I was saying the other day. It's great that these companies talk about all this like greatness and stuff like that, but the hypocrisy is off the fucking chain. Like, look what Disney did to John Boyega in Star Wars. Look what Warner Brothers did to Ray Fisher in Suicide Squad. God, it's because it's the backdrop. Justice League. It's like they talk about all this stuff, but then they go and screw their characters over and just make them just there, just to fill a quota. It's just like, you know, no.
And then the Cyborg stuff was like the scene where he's like figuring out his abilities. That's like the best scene in the movie. Like he's helping that lady with the kid out and stuff like that. Like,
that scene with the cash machine, man. I love that, man.
Because when I first watched the Snyder cut, I did not. Like, I just said like, give me some more Ray Fisher. I don't care about nobody else. Like, let me see Cyborg some more. Like,
damn.
He stole the show. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, even like the subplot with his dad and stuff. It's like,
Sweet Pie, you're in trouble, dude. You're in trouble.
When his dad dies, man.
Yeah.
That hits.
Then the car accident with his mom and stuff.
Oh, like, and they knew what they were doing when they casted the actor for his father being the one who did Skynet and Terminator.
Yeah.
That was on purpose.
That was conscious. I love that.
Yeah. And the fact that his dad was smart and his mom was a nurse and he was a straight A student and like he's about to get a scholarship
he literally got in trouble helping other people out with their work. Like that's how much of a good dude he was at school.
Because Cyborg's story is quite heartbreaking. It's not, you know, he had everything going for him, and there's a lot there, and Zack Snyder understood that, and the reason why he made him the heart and soul of the movie is because he knew that, you know, Batman and Superman already had the clout, Wonder Woman had the clout, and Aquaman was Jason Momoa. So it just made sense. It was like, you know, how can we get this guy over with people? And then Joss is just walking in there, bloody getting rid of everyone that's not those guys.
That's the thing about Cyborg, and to a lesser degree Flash. It's like they said, they're the accidents. Like but Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, they were born for greatness. Like they had lives.
They had it within them the whole time.
But but the Flash
they got their own personal
Cyborg,
those guys, they had
freak accidents. They're freak accidents.
Like Cyborg didn't ask to be Cyborg. He got screwed.
Yeah, freak accident. It's a miracle he's alive. And then he realizes he can become something more. It's an inspiring story.
And the fact that his dad, all this time, like Cyborg was thinking that his dad was like a cold-blooded type of person. Found out he loves his son. He's like, no, I'm not gonna let him die. Like, give me the technology.
That's what's great about it is, you know, he thinks he's turned into this monster, but his father said, "Nah, I'm not letting you die."
And then he tells the mother box at the end, "I'm not broken." I was like, "Damn,
dude."
Yeah. And the fact that that Cyborg and Flash saved the whole entire world, I'm like,
the accidents.
Yeah, and they had the goal to cut that out.
The accidents. Like, they gave the accidents the win. Like the two people that were supposed to be there.
In Justice League, that final battle scene looks awful, man.
Dude, what is with Joss Whedon's? What is with his lighting? Like he makes it so like desaturated. I don't know how to describe it. Like
did you guys feel like the booyah was like forced? Like it wasn't earned?
Yeah,
you know what that felt like? That felt like what Joss Whedon thinks of whenever someone like me and RJ meet. It's like, you know, that awkward, you know, like that awkward where it's like that you guys go for a fist bump and I do that.
Oh, the turkey.
I've had that happen in an awkward situation, but you know, it's just
not to defend Joss Whedon in the. I know why he did it because you know, Booyah is Cyborg's thing. Like it's thing.
I'm sorry.
He should have said it in that moment, at that time, in that scene. That was forced.
That was forced. I'm like, ugh, no, don't do that again.
If you want Cyborg to say Booyah, save it for a Titans live action movie. Save it for that.
Yeah, you don't bloody just waste it in the. Like what a donut.
It's like that'd be like if Cap said Avengers Assemble like the first time.
Yeah.
It's like
Avengers Assemble.
I mean, when it happens in Endgame, it's a moment that is built up to. It's like, man, fuck yeah, man, woo! But then you know,
dude,
it does
like
it in the
when
first movie, you're like, oh, cool.
in the Zack Snyder cut when Superman first arrived to beat the crap out of Steppenwolf, that was way better than the Sweetie Pie release or whatever.
Oh, and the score for that, man, it plays the Man of Steel stuff. I'm like, yes.
That boy Superman came in. He's like, "Oh yes, I've been waiting to kick some butt right now. Let's go!" Like, come on.
You've been waiting for this. Oh, Cobra Kai. Venom 2 could have been a hell of a lot better.
Venom 2. I watched that movie again. I don't know why I did, but I watched it again.
What?
Also in the Zack Snyder cut, it kind of made you feel sorry for Steppenwolf too. Like at first, you thought Steppenwolf was just like some normal filling up the week. He actually like wants to go back home, like to Apocalypse. Like
it's basically the Loki stuff in the first Avengers, but worse.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I mean, Darkseid's an asshole, man.
And the shot of when Steppenwolf's head comes flying in and then he just stamps on it, I'm like,
Dude, I thought what was gonna happen was like, he gets sent back to Apocalypse, and then like, he says like, Lord Darkseid, I'm sorry, I failed, and then he just Omega beams him like right there. That would have been better, man, in my honest opinion. But cutting off the head and stopping on it, that's pretty cool too. Like, Yeah.
But it worked. It worked in a way. It worked. It's just, I don't know, there's so much that surrounds that first Justice League movie. It's just like, man, like, the simple formula was right in front of them.
It just makes me angry for Ray Fisher, man. I'm sorry that I'm sounding like I'm on Ray Fisher a lot, but I'm just
you're not on Ray's nuts, but you're just making a point. It's just
I'm like, how can you say that he's not a good actor? Like, how? Like,
nah, there's other reasons as to why he did what he did with that.
And then again, Gal Gadot,
if there's a creative reason, if there's a genuine creative reason why he's done it, I don't know, for pacing or maybe for character flowing or whatever, then fine. But he didn't even have it wasn't that. It was just
come up with a good
this man's coming with personal insults. And this is like, dude, you're not helping your case whatsoever. Shut up.
Nah,
stop
you're
talking.
Just a dick.
Being a dick.
And then even Gal Gadot even said that she had problems with Josh Sweetie Pie.
He said she couldn't speak English well or something. I was like, what? Like
what? That can you not understand? Oh Jesus, what an idiot! And one thing I'll say about Ray Fisher as well, just to give him even more credit, the minute he opened his mouth and started talking about it, it allowed them all to start doing it. Because I think they were waiting for someone to be brave and take that first step. And the thing is, this is the difference between a lot of those guys and Ray. He's come from that working background where you graft with your hands and you get shit done.
Yeah.
So he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'll say it.
He put his career on the line because people don't realize
career suicide.
When you like Joss Whedon's a big director. He's done a lot of things. Like he's done Avengers. He's done
just
Buffy,
wanted to. He could have ended
Firefly. Like, when you go against a guy like that in a studio like Warner Brothers, you risk your career on the line. Unless you're like some big like mega star, like A-list actor where you can't be touched. Like you haven't seen him you haven't seen Ray Fisher in anything else since Suicide Squad, have you?
But what I like about this new CEO that's coming in, he said that he wants to talk with Ray Fisher and like he wants to hear his side, like he wants to get to the bottom of it. So I'm like, I'll put it this way: if they get Ray Fisher, if Ray Fisher says that he wants to play Cyborg again, it's just confirmed that the Snyder Cuts movies are coming back.
Zack Snyder also, he's making another movie. He gave Ray Fisher he gave Ray a part in it, so that's what's up because that's the first work he's had in a long time.
Good.
That's what's up, man. I gotta shout out to Zack Snyder.
As much as I disagree with some of Zack Snyder's directing choices, sometimes I'm not the biggest fan of his work, but he's a stand-up dude. Like he's a genuine.
He's invited to the cookout.
He is.
I'm like, this dude did snuck
cookout.
This dude did snuck a black male character inside the movie. Like, you thought you was gonna get Superman and Batman, but what you got was Cyborg and Flash. Like,
yeah. But he knows how to sort of like, and again, I don't agree with his choices in terms of the characters, but he knows how to balance it. It's not just, okay, one character gets all the spotlight. He knows how to balance it between, so that everyone gets a seat. And with the context of this movie, like Flash and Cyborg really needed the most kind of work because no one really knew a fucking thing about him. So they needed that level, and Zack knew that. And then, is there a real reason why they couldn't just wait for Zack to come back?
No. They wanted to get the movie out by a certain date. That's literally it.
See, this
also,
is where,
like one of the CEOs didn't like it. Like one of the
Rush.
Yeah.
Like one of the, I think, like one of the CEOs was about to that's getting fired. Like he never liked the Zack Snyder stuff or whatever. From what I heard,
the hell out of there.
Well, I also heard that. If you remember, BVS came out around the same time as Civil War did, so like they were trying to compete with Marvel.
Yeah, they basically basically Zack Snyder was always from what Zack Snyder's been saying, like he was always fighting with the company with his stuff. Like it's the same thing with David Ayers. It's the same thing with Patty Jenkins. It was just like the only movies that didn't suffer was like Shazam and Aquaman because they. Like the directors had basically a safe script, if that makes sense, or whatever.
Yeah. It basically abided by what was acceptable for DC.
Yeah, but yeah. So that's why I just said if those three directors are saying the same thing, then you have to look at it now. Like if you're getting one director that's saying that that they've been good or whatever, or been bad, it's kind of hard to believe. For a case, but when you got three big directors are saying the same thing, then you have to look into it and start doing some research.
There's quantifiable evidence to go off of.
Yeah. So, oh man, but yeah, I'm definitely ready for this Matt Reeves universe, Batman. That's about to happen.
Yeah,
I'm curious about the other characters they said it could be setting up, like Earth 2 stuff.
Well, he said he wants to create a whole universe, a whole another world.
From what I keep on hearing, but we could talk about it next week. Yeah. But just to give you a little sneak peek,
we'll probably round up in 3 minutes to hit the hour mark. Yeah. But we'll carry on, King.
Yeah, basically for next week, we're definitely gonna be talking about the movie, but we're also gonna be talking about the next villains for that franchise. So what it
spoilers, right?
Huh? It's a spoilers, right? For next week.
Talking spoilers? Yeah. I'm asking. I'm not saying. I'm asking a question. Are we talking spoilers?
Of course we are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
If you haven't seen Batman by then, you get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. Get the hell out.
I'll be up till 3 in the goddamn. Well, the thing is, I don't know what I'm complaining about. I'm up till 4 a.m. anyway. I'm going to be up till about 3 in the morning in the cinema, and then I got to wait 3 hours for the tubes to open, then go home, go sleep, wake up, and then go to that shop. So I'll be having fun.
They say there's a sequel in the works too, so we'll see.
Yeah, they said they're already development.
Ooh, okay.
And that's crazy. It hasn't even come out again. They've already said that. That's a pretty.
They might have the Court of Owls and Mr. Freeze. That's what I keep on hearing, but that's just allegedly. Yeah.
That's a good shit. That's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I mean, things are moving in the right direction for them over there. Because
Court of Owls, that'll be interesting.
In the Matt Reeves universe, things are.
Now you think about. Well, if I already know if they're going the Mr. Freeze route, I already know which thing that they're gonna do. They're gonna do Heart of Ice for sure. That storyline.
That's a good one to do.
I'm making a bold prediction. I think Robert and the rest of the cast will do great, but I think Zoe is going to steal the show as Catwoman. I really think she's going to steal it as Catwoman.
But the thing is, RJ, That's not the real cut.
That's not the real cut.
I think she has potential to be the best Catwoman.
I agree.
And we're not just saying that because it's Zoe.
Like I've had problems with like both Catwomans in the past. So, like,
well, one Catwoman was the first one was just.
Let's just not really talk about one of them because one of them doesn't really count.
The other one, Anne Hathaway was good, but she just wasn't. That wasn't like Catwoman.
Oh wait, I thought you meant the other one. No, the other two did happen. But they just.
I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer. Let's be honest, she was there for sex jokes. Halle Berry, we don't talk about.
Oh yeah, that I don't count that one. That didn't happen. Yeah,
that happened.
That's not. I don't know I don't know what that is. What are you talking about?
Anne Hathaway, she wasn't really Catwoman. She was just a cat burglar. So who cares?
Yeah, the minute we literally start talking about Catwoman, this one was
Misty. Oh, she just opened the door.
Honestly, if you want to talk about who was the best Catwoman, it was like the ones in the 1960s. That's the last good ones. I'm sorry.
I mean,
no, they were accurate. That's how Catwoman was. And if you count the animated series,
I think the problem with like Catwoman, like directors focus on,
the sexuality.
The sexuality. They don't focus on like Selena Kyle. There's a lot.
The thing is that if we look at all the versions that we've got, so that's like the '60s, the one from Gotham. I'm not counting Halle Berry, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Anne Hathaway. We can take Anne Hathaway's one out because like all of Batman's characters in the Nolan verse, they're a different kind of thing. Michelle Pfeiffer and the other one are just. I don't know. They just don't like her, like licking Bruce and all that kind of stuff. I'm like,
that was
Batman.
That was some softcore. You know what? That's what that was.
Yeah, we can instill the what we need.
That's what that was.
Yeah, that's exactly what that was. And if this stream was done by James Gunn, there wouldn't have been any censoring on that. It would have just.
Oh yeah. James Gunn was just James Gunn. Let's put it this way: if James Gunn was in doing the Matt Reeves Batman movie, we definitely know there's gonna be some oatmeal scenes like on top of Batmobile.
On top of the Batmobile. Snyder bro wrote that article, by the way.
Oh my god!
On top of the Batmobile.
And you know what we're going to end with in this lovely post credit scene of the stream that I was doing that I accidentally ended like a moron. Is I'm gonna not do that. Bloody adverts. 1 second. Okay, where is that? Let me load up the brilliance that was this epic moment that will be forever a huge highlight in
Can't do it. No. Can't.
Man, if we have one time where you don't break. Right, 2019.
I'm sorry, but it's just hard.
Wait for it. This is the best thing ever. The best thing ever. Yep, that was it. Abrupt ending. It just ends. There's no setup for it either. It just
ends.
But it was fun to watch the Suicide Squad. Great movie, great time. A lot of laughs, a lot of jokes shared. James Gunn, and a lot of kills. Just maybe reel back a few of that. Just reel it back, and then also a new thing of me just going, well, that's not the real cat. I gotta put the hat on it. It adds to it.
That's not the real cut.
It's the hat. Well, that's not the real cut.
I was dying with that.
But everyone raise a toast to not the Chosen Maker Peacemaker because he's got to redeem after killing Rick Flag. Speaking of, Cineflag.
He's like,
Thank
so
you, sir, for joining. Everyone raise a toast to the Cinemata or the
I
Cinema.
wish I could have been here for the movie, but I had to finish some homework.
Nah, you had stuff to take care of. Mission first, sir.
Yeah.
King
Yes,
Shark Jr. I know what you're gonna say about
James Gunn universe.
And
And
Yeah.
Yankee Duckman, the Capitano. Goat Sport. Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino.
GOAT director.
Really?
Yeah, he's a GOAT. I say he's one of the GOAT directors.
Oh, for sure. I don't agree with that.
You don't agree?
No, I'm joking. I do agree. It just had to be an edge. I had to give that edgelord example. You know, like when you say oranges and apples, and someone just goes and talks about giraffes just to be controversial. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a good 3 hours of good nuanced streaming, and yes,
thank you,
yes,
Giuliano. Thank you.
Does
I
indeed.
appreciate that.
I mean, I've got like weird ones, but I don't really wear them anymore. But King, you'll like this one. If I can get it without the whole thing falling down. There we go.
ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Batman Beyond.
This was done by an independent artist.
That's
Nice.
cool.
That's really good, actually.
You get the basic
Hey,
stuff.
Warner Brothers Discovery. Can we get a Batman Beyond movie, please?
No.
Yes, could have done that with Michael Keaton. Why
Not
were you?
gonna do
Sorry, Darius. I didn't mean to bring it up.
This is why I said no. No.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, Darius. I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
This is one I'm adding in my collection.
What's that? Wait, share it. Wait, oh.
Oh,
Hello, Vienna.
Oh yeah, I've
There
seen
you
that
go.
shirt before.
RJ, I'm gonna send you some money over. Send me one over.
that's tight.
Okay.
That's real tight.
Hey, RJ, don't you have this as well?
Yeah, I do have that. It's
Let's
shorter
hang on
though.
for
It's a
that.
shorter one.
I'm putting it on quickly.
Dude, I got so many graphic T-shirts. It's ridiculous.
1 second. Let me just.
Yeah,
put it on.
I got the the Far From Home poster with Peter and it just his mask. I had that shirt, like the poster shirt, basically.
I need to get some more.
Oh god, looks weird.
I need to get.
I like it.
I
Looks
need-
weird.
I need to get a Miyagi-Do T-shirt though, like the one with the Miyagi-Do
I do
logo on it.
Yeah, I need more Cobra Kai stuff in general. I just have a few things.
I got like a couple. I already got Cobra Kai stuff. I just need like a Miyagi-Do T-shirt.
That's why we need the champion merch.
That's why we need the champion merch.
The actual champion merch.
The actual
not whatever was
champion
put
merch,
out.
for fuck's
Not
sake.
that. No, not that.
Shit, man.
That champion merch is ugly, bro. That all looks like a bunch of high school.
Especially the Evil Fang one, bro. Like, how you do Evil Fang?
Bro, I've seen bloody people up in like English, Jacob. Market
Bubble-
stalls that come up with better shit than that. Like, what the hell?
It's like that's the
Why can't they release that? I tell you what. Listen, boys. Can you do me a favor? If they release that merch, and because we know it's going to happen, because we, UK aren't as cool. I get it. If they release it for US only, the person who
We got you.
Yes, fantastic.
Don't
All
worry.
I
We got
require
you,
is
Jake.
each of the Robbie vests and the Kyler shirt and the silver hoodie, and I will send you over the most. So whoever can accumulate 4 of them, I will send you over more money. So if the 4 of you get it, and whoever gets back to me first, I'll give you the most in exchange.
We got you, Jacob. We got you.
Got you.
You don't have to beg and sell, bro. We got you. Just
I love it. Put my hat back on. Honestly, that's going to be like the new thing now, isn't it? Whenever we talk about like cuts of movies, it's going to be like, well, that's not the real cut.
Oh, man.
Malarkey. Get it right the first
Oh, you
time.
guys want to do
studio.
this?
You know what? We might as well get the Karate Kid 3 cut, the real cut.
Oh no! I don't need to see Daniel being a bitch anymore in that movie. It's just, oh, what's that one? I think I saw one like that at Con.
Dude, Just imagine, dude. Just imagine you see Terry Silver like snorting cocaine in the.
Oh Jesus Christ!
In the uncut version, that's what happens.
Whoa, Johnny! I'm gonna do it, Johnny. I'm gonna do it.
I don't know. Imagine Daniel walks in on snorting cocaine. He's like, hey, yo,
what's going on here? And then Terry Silver beats his ass high on cocaine. He was like,
dude, he was punching that. You saw Daniel punching that dummy. He's like, yes. This kid wants to destroy you. He wants to humiliate you. So what are you going to do about it?
Probably high as a kite right in that scene. I just love that where he's talking to Kreese and he's like, in the 80s, I was coked out. It's just funny, bro.
He says, I thought I could take over the world. I was like, I was so doped and cracked out.
I was cracking up.
Kreese was like, "Oh, really? So you didn't take that seriously? What? Oh,
man, I was high."
Now I gave most of my my shirts to charity because I used to get those like they're called geek boxes, and what they would be is like boxes full of like just pop culture stuff, like random. So it would just be like random mystery box stuff. And I would get a lot of stuff, and I'd be like, man, some shit I'm wearing, some shit I ain't. There was like a Halloween shirt I got where it said "Game Over," and it was like this guy with a bed sheet over him, and it looked cool. But the only reason I didn't wear it is because if you looked at it at first glance, it looked like a certain group with an like if you know what I mean, like it was a guy with a bed sheet over him with a thing, and it was like really cool Halloween stuff, but. If you looked at it like in a side eye, you go, "What the fuck?" Oh, right. Like, I didn't want that heat. But this one, on the other hand,
Jacob had to think about it for a minute. Huh?
Yeah.
They can call us Cobra. You can call us Triple K Karate.
Oh, Triple K Karate.
Oh, dude, I need to get a shirt like that.
Dude, you see like a hooded person and he has Triple K Karate and he's pointing at you like Johnny.
Oh, damn. Jesus.
Oh, imagine Johnny did do that and then some racist dude pulled up was like, I'm here to join.
I'm gonna join.
Wait, Johnny's like, what the hell? Wait, no, is that what you think?
Yeah, no, and the person doing it like, oh, I was thinking it and you said it. They're like, oh, that's not what I wanted. And I got that one. There you go.
Oh, cool. Dude, that's a nice one.
Ooh, Wakanda Forever.
Now, I had one like that.
I haven't won this one in a while, so I don't know. I'm tempted to do a giveaway of some of these shirts because I got so many. Oh, that was a sick shirt.
Would, man.
I might send it your way, sir. Oh God, yeah. That wasn't the real cut.
Oh, that cracked me up, bro.
Is it just the way that it was said? Or
it's just how to know it. You did.
It's the hat like that, and then the hands. And
dude, you're actually doing Stingray off of season 2.
Is that? Was that a real thing? Yeah, listen, man. Look, I don't know. I was partying with the babes then. The other class or not?
Well, I don't know.
So is Stingray like the same age as Johnny? Like technically?
I think he's a little bit. He said he was a kid. He said he was like 6 or something in the 80s.
Stingray's
10 years older. And he's like 35, 40 or something like that.
Let me find another shirt, actually.
Jacob is showing his shirt collection.
Yeah, I gotta flex it, but there's a couple more I got. One second.
All my cool shirts are on. I just got my sweatshirts. This is cool.
Nah, like I got so many graphic tees, bro. I'm thinking about like trying to either sell them or like give them away, bro.
Oh, I have a couple of Dragon Ball Z shirts.
I want to actually get rid of one.
Pretty cool.
Because most of these, like, they look cool, but I don't wear them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like that's the only thing about graphic t-shirts. They're addictive, man. Like if you don't stop yourself,
keep buying them.
50 million of them. Because this is what I mean. In those mystery boxes, you get ones like this. Now, if you're a Jurassic World fan, then you might like this, but you get ones like this where it's a cool shirt, but I haven't actually worn it.
Yeah.
You have a bunch of stuff. You have a bunch of stuff in your closet that you never worn. It's just like, why do I have this?
Yeah, like literally, I took like 2 bags full to the charity box the other day. I was like, man, there is a lot of stuff in here that I've never worn. But I remember getting it though. That's what's weird about it.
I just hope this last Jurassic World movie is good.
I would wear that today, but I feel great shame.
They're 1-1.
I mean, I'm hoping Dominion's good. It looks pretty good from what we've seen so far.
Yeah,
It looks pretty good.
But then again, we don't trust the trailers.
Dude, I watched the review from the Drunken Critic. I don't know if you guys ever watched his stuff before, but like,
Oh, is he Scottish sounding?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of his stuff. Oh, this is it. Oh, this is it. This is what I was looking for. This is it. This is what I was looking for. You ready?
Space, the Final Frontier.
Oh,
Oh, that's a nice one.
Let me go.
Avengers symbol.
There you go.
That's the in-game shirt, right?
That
Infinity
is.
War.
Or Infinity War.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was looking for.
That's
I like the Infinity War still holds up with me.
Yeah.
War's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Just a hot.
It's because that movie went all in. You see,
All in.
all in and then some, and then
Then you
episode
got
3 one,
Endgame.
but I don't think I've worn it.
And then you got in-game.
Uh,
Time travel.
That man don't
Couldn't
like
come
it.
up with nothing better, right? Okay.
Oh, yo, bros! Like this is after I first watched Black Panther. I bought this immediately. This was an instant.
Wakanda forever.
Oh,
That's
I
cool.
have a gym shirt like that, but it just shows like the necklace part of the suit.
Oh, dude, I need
Yeah.
one like that.
I got two Black Panther shirts. I got the one where he's like on the side, and then I got another one where they has his first comic book print on it.
And then,
I guess
then
so.
sometimes in the mystery boxes, you get ones like these, where it's like the world's hide and seek champion since 1967.
What?
Still got nothing on Waldo.
What? What?
Bigfoot.
He doesn't have nothing on Waldo. Sorry. Step the game up.
I might do a giveaway of
Where's
something.
Waldo?
Oh, this will be the final shirt I end on. But basically, I bought this one after I first got like my first ever actual paycheck. Take the fucking hat off. That one.
Oh, yeah.
Are you actually gonna keep that one?
I'm gonna keep that one.
That's a dope
Well,
shirt.
I'm gonna keep that one. That was like the first one I bought when I got my first ever paycheck from work. I was actually scared to spend the money. I was like, oh, I've got money, I can spend it. Ooh, £9. Cool.
Cool.
It was like cool. This is fun. But then I started getting into a transition where anytime I saw pop culture shirts and stuff, I would literally just want more and more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Hey,
the rabbit
this
hole you
is,
go
man.
down. The minute you buy one, you want more.
Yeah.
And some of them fit better than others.
Oh, do you have
You get a
Amazon?
high
Oh
off
my
of it.
god, dude, you're going
Amazon's
around looking
addictive.
at
Don't use Amazon, bro. Amazon's
Don't
addictive.
use Amazon.
That's where I got that one from.
You just keep going. You keep scrolling through. It's like, oh, I want this one. Get this one. Get this one.
That's how I was with movies,
Add
man.
cart.
Like,
Before
when it
you
came to
know when you spent $100 on shirts, is just because you kept going. Like,
it's the same thing when it comes to movies, man. Like you have to like when you're doing movie hunting or whatever, DVD shopping, it is addictive, bro. It is like straight.
that
It is
$5
straight
DVD, that $5 DVD rack at Walmart, you find some good stuff in there, bro. you know what I'm talking about. At Walmart,
Yeah.
$5 DVD rack, there's some good stuff in there. You buy like 5 of those things, $25.
Oh, dude.
I see your collection,
Oh, that's
Yuki.
clean.
And it's reflective. Oh, that's a nice collection over there. And it's reflective, like what? So it reflects.
you start getting addicted to DVDs and VHSs, man. Like you gotta stop, bro.
Oh, that's a nice Venom shirt.
Venom.
This is why Con disappointed me, because the people who did this shirt, I was looking to find them, because the way they do it is they hire independent artists to, let's say, for instance, make them like 100 of these. So when you're buying one of these, like you out of one, like 1 out of 100 people are the only ones in the world.
You help them with their business. Yeah.
Yep. I've got so many, but I'm looking to give some away. Like I already donated a shitload to charity because I don't wear them as much. Like I mostly wear simple clothing now.
Yeah. I still wear a lot of graphic t-shirts. I don't think I even have like a normal shirt without any logos on it.
Yeah, I mean, like I still like. Guys... Go ahead, OJ.
No, I was gonna say like there are some like graphic t-shirts, pop culture t-shirts where I'm like, I don't want to wear it because it just looks good. Like when I had my Cobra Kai shirt, like not the Miguel one, but the other one. I was like, I'm not wearing it today. But I only wear it like when we're like streaming like Cobra Kai stuff or like if something drops, like I'll put it on. And then the No Way Home shirt that I got, I've only wore it since the opening night. I haven't worn it since. It's just one of those shirts. I'm like, no,
just get it framed.
Yeah, that's what I might do. Like I might just get it framed because there are certain shirts I just don't wear on a regular. I have to like wear it on special occasions.
Yeah, because sometimes, like, I when I'm working in the shop during the evening, like, because I'm the local dude, there's a bit of, and I say this in a nice way, there's a bit of judgment on me and what I'm wearing. And I've noticed this whenever I start wearing stuff, other people will start wearing it there. So sometimes I just wear the most absurd shit that no one will copy. So sometimes I'll just stroll up with a Superman shirt. Just no one's copying that in that shop. So it works. But more often than not, I mostly wear like sweaters and just basic clothing now because it's just cheap. It's cheaper and you save more money. I'll see you later, Cobra Kai Water.
Did you just leave us?
You must have hit the button again.
You know what I did? You know what I did there? All right, CK World. I'm ending this stream anyway, but good night, pal. But essentially, what I did was I forgot that this is a touch screen, so I was getting a speck of dust off of this bit here, and it basically exited me out the. Fuck's sake! That's the second time. Fuck's sake! Right? Okay. Fuck it. Fuck.
Maybe this is a sign from GOD for stop blowing in the mic.
See you later, Shark. See you later, Flag. See you later, Sport. See you later, Dotman. See you later, Maker. See you later, people. My screen's covered in dust, and every time I touch it, it's a touch screen. So, for fuck's sake. This is ridiculous. This is literally. It's like in the stream where I accidentally ended it, and I had to start up a new stream to. But don't worry, guys, because this isn't the real cut.
See, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Like you gonna mess up your computer doing that.
Like I got dust all over my damn keyboard because of all the touching those bloody.
Have you tried to get like that can of air? Yes.
You are in big doo-doo this time.
Yes, you
And
all right, now it's time to officially end tonight. Hey, RJ, I'm going to leave you with something though, pal. Just because I want you to just hang on. First, let's give Darius something.
God damn it!
We're gonna do the. Are you gonna do the? No.
I don't know why, but have you guys ever seen this part of The Simpsons when that auto dial keeps ringing Ned's phone?
Yeah.
And he answers the phone like, howdly diddly. And she's like, I told you to unplug the phone, but it could be my mother. And look at his face.
It could be my mother.
Are you doing the countdown timer?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And
Armpits and Harambe?
Right. Time for the countdown. Everyone in the
Alright,
chat,
good
you
luck,
guys,
man.
good morning, good night, wherever you may be. I'm going to end this stream before I end myself out of the stream somehow again. Everyone, you all take care. It's not that... All right, it is that funny.
we're ending the stream for real this time? Like, for real? Like, actually?
For real. Now, are you all ready?
Countdown.
Be careful you hit the right button, Jacob. Okay?
Let's test that. I hit the right button, mother.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week on the Kings of Pop Culture. We will have all our stuff about Batman and Marvel and Cobra Kai. You know the spiel. That's what we're gonna do. This is how we do it. Where we
But it's
from?
not the real cut.